Zimbabwean President Robert Mugabe's party has won a huge majority in parliament in this week's elections, officials say. The Zimbabwe Electoral Commission said Zanu-PF had won 137 seats in the 210-seat chamber, just short of two-thirds. Results in the presidential race have yet to be announced. Prime Minister Morgan Tsvangirai, who is running for president against Mr Mugabe, has already dismissed the election as a huge farce. Mr Tsvangirai, 61, who heads the Movement for Democratic Change, MDC, said the vote was null and void. A local monitoring group has also said that the poll was seriously compromised. However, the two main observer groups have broadly endorsed the election, saying it was free and peaceful. Earlier reports from the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, ZEC, said Zanu-PF had won 142 seats, enough to be able to change the constitution, but this was later corrected following some recounts. The AFP news agency reports that 186 seats have been declared with 24 results still to come. Uneasy coalition. African Union, Mission head Olusegun Obasanjo dismissed the complaints of fraud, saying the election was fair and free from the campaigning point of view. He acknowledged incidents that could have been avoided and even tended to have breached the law, but added, all in all, up to the close of the polls, we do not believe that these incidents, will amount to the result not representing the will of the people. The former Nigerian president added, I have never seen an election that is perfect. The process continues and we have to limit our comments. Monitors from the Southern African Development Community, SADC, described the elections as free and peaceful but said it was too early to call them fair. In democracy we not only vote, not only campaign, but accept the hard facts, particularly the outcome, said SADC mission head Bernard Membe. The assessment sharply contrasted to that of the Zimbabwe Election Support Network, ZESN, the largest group of domestic monitors with some 7,000 people on the ground. It said on Thursday that the elections were seriously compromised, with as many as 1 million people unable to cast their ballots. The ZESN said potential voters were much more likely to be turned away from polling stations in urban areas, where support for Mr Tsvangirai is strong, than in President Mugabe's rural strongholds. The group also alleged significant irregularities before the poll. It said that 99.7% of rural voters were registered on the electoral roll in June compared with only 67.9% of urban voters. Zanu-PF and the MDC have formed an uneasy coalition government since 2009. That deal ended deadly violence that erupted after a disputed presidential poll the previous year. Mr Mugabe, 89, is running for a seventh term. His Justice Minister Patrick Chinamasa said on Friday that Zanu-PF was headed for an unprecedented landslide. If anyone is dissatisfied, the courts are there. I invite Tsvangirai to go to court if he has any grounds to justify what he has been saying, he told journalists. Under Zimbabwean law, 7 days are set aside for legal challenges with another 2 days for rulings to be made. After that, the swearing-in of a new government takes place. The BBC's Andrew Harding in Johannesburg says some strong legal challenges are likely, with perhaps a few results overturned.